Good morning, students. I welcome you all in the class of grammar. I am Kamal Nath, and today I am going to teach you degrees of comparison. Students, you have already read kinds of adjectives and you must have done the related exercises which I had explained you. I am sure that you must have learned all of them that was explained. Today we are going to start degrees of comparison. This is the part of adjective chapter only. You have already read in previous classes positive, comparative and superlative degree. So the 3 degrees you have read and you are using in your spoken and written, these are parts of degrees of comparison. So let us start about degrees of comparison and we shall learn things related to that. What is degrees of comparison? Let us first know how can you define degrees of comparison. An adjective of quality changes its form when it is used to compare one noun with another. An adjective of quality changes its form when it is used to compare one noun with another. You know, positive, comparative and superlative. In positive degree, we don't compare adjective, we don't compare two people. We tell about only one person or one thing. Something about only one person or one thing we describe. So that is called adjective, that is called positive adjectives. So let us see here, next part. What is to learn? There are 3 degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison, you are reading in that one, you will learn there are 3 degrees of comparison. The positive degree, the comparative degree and the superlative degree. This is what very well known to you. You have read them, you have practiced them, we use every day. So let us see something here more about the 3 degrees here, that is positive, comparative and superlative. What is positive degree? Where that is used? What is comparative degree? Where we use comparative degree? And the superlative degree and its uses. So we shall learn here one by one. Let us see positive degree. The positive degree is used to refer to one object or person or place without making any comparison. In positive form, the positive degree is used to refer to one object, one person or one place without making any comparison. In positive degree, we don't compare the object, the person to any other person or other place or other object. We simply describe the quality of that person, object or place. And that form of degree is called positive degree. So let us see here, next one, positive degrees. Positive degree, here, in the form you can see here, positive degree. The example that is before you, she has a big house. Here you can see here. She has a big house. Before house, the word big is adjective and this is in the first form of degree. That is positive. Big is positive. In comparative form, big becomes bigger. And superlative form is biggest. So here we have used in the first form of degree, that is positive degree. And so we are not comparing here this house with any other house. She has a big house. Now you can here use he is a strong boy. He is a strong boy. May is a hot month. May is a hot month. Here hot is describing month. But hot is in the first form, in positive form. Hot that you use, hot word. May is a hot month. Hot that you are writing, H-O-T, hot. Hot is describing, that is adjective. So, when we use the first form of degree, that is called positive degree. I have a red shirt. Here, red is used in the simple form, that is called positive form. It is first form. The second form is redder. Redder, that is comparative degree. Reddest, that is superlative degree. So, how we use, that depends only here. When you don't compare the object, person or place with any other place, person or thing, then this is called positive form, positive degree, first form. Now, let us move to next one, the comparative degree. Second form of degree is comparative degree. What is comparative degree? Comparative degree refers to a greater degree of adjectives as compared to the positive degree. The comparative degree refers to a greater degree of adjective as compared to positive degree. Means it is used to compare two objects, two people or two places. Comparative degree is used, that is the second form of degree. It is used to compare two objects, two people or two places. So let us learn here in what way you can just see that. You can see it is used to compare two objects, two people or places, as we already learnt about comparative degree. Here you can see one example. Her house is bigger than my house. You can see there are two houses. One is bigger than the other. So in this way, you may just use comparative form of degree of the same word big. Her house is bigger than my house. Or you may tell this house is bigger than that house. This house is bigger than that house. So the word you can see here, bigger. Bigger is here comparative form which is describing here two houses. The one that is here a smaller and the other that is bigger. Here this bigger house is compared with the smaller, and in the sentence you may write like this, you may tell like this. Here this house is bigger than that house, or you may say here her house is bigger than my house. Yeah, maybe here. This bench is smaller than that bench. This bench is smaller than that bench. So what is this a smaller word? A smaller is here comparative form of small, small, smaller, smallest. This story is funnier than that story. The story you are reading, if it is here funnier, means if it is compared, how funny it is, and if it is, you are finding it funnier than other, you may write like this. This story is funnier than that story. Like that, you may say, this boy is more intelligent than that boy. Mohan is more intelligent than Raman. Here, more intelligent is comparative form. You are comparing Mohan to Raman. Mohan is more intelligent than Raman. So here, more intelligent is comparative form. Here one thing is notable. When you use this more, here we have not added ER or EST in the comparative form. Here intelligent is the adjective which is made of three syllables. The adjectives may be of one syllable, two syllable, three syllable, and more than that. One syllable. Like when you say big. Big, you pronounce that word in one attempt without a split of pronunciation. When you don't really stop to break the sound, then it is called here one syllable adjective. Big, cold, strong. So these words are here. Some of them are fat. These adjectives are of one syllable adjectives. Such adjectives are changed into comparative by adding ER or EST. And we suppose there is Y at last of that adjective is here Y, then Y is removed, and then in comparative you make IER, and in superlative it is IEST. Happy, happier, happiest. So happy had the last letter Y, so Y is removed in comparative form, and we have added IER and superlative IEST. Happiest. So in this way you are changing from positive to comparative and comparative to superlative. So adjective of two syllable or more than two syllable are followed by more in comparative form and most in superlative form. So this is to be very careful when you use comparative and superlative of the adjective which is of two syllable or more than two syllable. Here, he is more honest than all other men in this village. More honest. Honest adjective is of two syllable. You pronounce honest. You will find you are completing the sound of honest in two attempts. Honest. So honest. It is here splitted, and that's why it is of two syllable adjectives. And adjectives of two syllable or more than two syllable are followed by more. We put more in comparative form, like more honest, and in superlative form, most honest. So is intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent. So is here what? Beautiful, beautiful. This beautiful word is here made of three syllable. Beautiful. You really split three way just times only here, and then it is completed beautiful sound. Beautiful, beautiful. In just fast we tell beautiful, but here it is here of three syllable word. So such type of adjectives are changed in comparative and superlative by adding more or most. So you can see here, as we have already seen in comparative form, it is used to compare two objects, two people or two places. Here is example we have already discussed. I am taller than you means there is comparison between two. And so when we tell I am taller than you, this taller is comparative form of adjective tall. So let us see now, students, here for the superlative degree. Superlative degree refers to the greatest degree of adjective. The three degrees we have read: positive, comparative and superlative. The superlative degree refers to the greatest degree of adjective. How that is here greatest? We shall see here how that is used. The superlative degree refers to the greatest degree of adjective. In what way? It is used to compare more than two objects or more than two people or more than two places. In earlier comparative form, we learned comparative degree is used when you are using or you are comparing only two people, two objects, two places. And in superlative degree, we use this degree to compare more than two objects, not two, more than two objects, two people or two places. So this is what the difference between comparative and superlative. So let us find here next thing. As we have already seen, it is used to compare more than two objects, people or places. You can see here there are three objects. There are three houses. Here one is very small, then middle is bigger than that first one on the right side, and then to the left, extreme left, is the biggest house. So there are three houses and then it is compared. So if you compare here and then you tell about this house, this house is the biggest of all. His house is the biggest of all. So you can see the house that is here, there are three houses. This one is just here big, no doubt big. Simply we describe. This one is bigger than this one. That one is bigger than this one. This one is middle is bigger than the first one. And then the third one. This one is here the biggest house. So you may say this house is the biggest of all. The biggest here is superlative form of degree. And do note that superlative degree is followed by the, the. So without the, you cannot use superlative form. Superlative degree is used here. And whenever you use superlative degree, before that you use the. As you can see in the picture here, you can very clearly see the is used here before biggest, the is used. So this the is essential before that. So this was what here? 3 degrees. Here you may write here. Okay, Mumbai is the biggest city in India. Mumbai is the biggest city in India. June is the hottest month of the year. June is the hottest month of the year. So when you use these words here, superlative form, hottest, as I told you right now, hottest. So that is called here superlative form. That is called superlative form, hottest. So let us see, students, all that you have learned, that was positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. So you have learned all of them. I am sure that you should have enjoyed all of that, and here in the interesting way you have seen, through pictures you have seen all of them. So you will do the exercise related to this exercise that you have here, E exercise. You have to correct the errors. You have to correct the errors in the use of degrees of comparison, and you have to rewrite the sentences. All sentences you have to write again, correcting the sentence that is given there. So thank you very much, student. Thank you all for joining, and I hope that you will learn the table that is given on page 42 and 43, in which you have been already given positive, comparative and superlative forms of several adjectives and rules related to the same, how they are changed from positive to comparative and comparative to superlative. So I hope that you should have enjoyed the class. Thank you very much. Thank you all.